Okay, so a lot of cool video work going on here today. Texas Pride has their folks down here. They are unhitching my new Lowboy Texas Pride utility trailer. This is a 14-foot trailer. Done some content on it already, so you definitely want to take a look at some of that if you want to see what this thing's all about. But today is trial and demonstration day. Today, we're going to hitch this thing up to my truck, and we're going to start loading some stuff on because, you know, I don't want to break the brand new Escalade that they pulled it up here with. That's a crazy delivery vehicle. Anyways, we're going to take my 450, we're going to hitch it up to the Texas Pride trailer, we're going to start loading up some equipment that I have, and seeing how this holds up. I don't think we're going to have any problem at all. Hang tight, I'll be right back. So Dom, I gotta admit, when you hitch this up to the Escalade dropped a few inches. I don't think it had much of an effect on the back of my truck. All right, so he's being very nice and he's hitching everything up for me. I'll have to double check all this when he's done, just because my paranoia kicks in of trailer connections, but no, I think we're good. All right, so what we're gonna do next is we're gonna go ahead and hitch up to the fifth wheel and back the fifth wheel up on top of the trailer just to see how these 8,000 pound, no, I'm kidding with you guys, we're not gonna do that. But we're certainly gonna load some equipment on. You know, this is the type of gear you'd probably put on a trailer like this if you were gonna get this trailer. You know, an overbuilt trailer for, you know, stuff that's very expensive. So I want to make sure that, you know, any trailer you get, if it breaks, it doesn't break what you're hauling on it, and hopefully what you're hauling on it won't break the trailer itself. And I don't think I have anything to worry about here. All right, we're gonna start with the mowers because it's gonna be kind of the more interesting one to fit on there, especially two mowers back to back. Okay, so one major design flaw, no, I'm kidding. Actually, I measured the mowers and they both measured about 7 feet long. And I have perfect space for them, but I had to take my extended trailer receiver or hitch off of the back of the Skag for the gate to close. It was a calculation I didn't account for. But this one is parked right here. The reason we have it at an angle is because the hitch that comes on the Toro would have made contact with the winch plate. And when I measured everything, I didn't factor the winch coming out about 2 inches right here. But if I remove the fair lead right here, which of course I'm probably not gonna do, and I may put a synthetic cable in here, which will give me the ability to put a really flat fair lead, which I probably will do that because I actually have an extra synthetic cable specifically off of a worn winch. Yeah, so I'll probably do that. I'll have a much shallower fair lead by about 2 inches. I'll be able to back the mower up further and I'll be able to put it in straight, which is really cool. But right now you can see how I kind of have the front casters cross-threaded in here a little bit. And on the back, I had to remove the 2-inch ball, which I'm just going to mount right here. That's actually what the intent was from the beginning. But now, if you look, I should have the clearance. Actually, I should have the clearance plus about a ½ inch to be able to close everything up. So we're going to go ahead and try and close everything up and see how it looks loaded down with the Skag Cheetah 2 and the Toro 2000 HDX on the trailer. But how's that look? Pretty cool. And we still have the storage off each side, have the front storage because the batteries don't take up too much space there. That is awesome. Anyways, let's throw the... I'm sorry?
That's the sexiest thing I've ever seen.
Which part? There's a lot of man goods going on right here. I mean, we got 0 turns, we got a tractor, got the 450. Man, yeah. All we need is like the Super Bowl playing on the back of the truck, right, and a barbecue grill on the other side. Cool. That's what I forgot. I should have put a 2-inch receiver hitch for a barbecue pit.
Hey, that's what you got the bins on the side for. You can load it up with some ice, you know, have some.
Yeah. Yeah, we got this is the party trailer.
What they need to do is start putting a little hole in here with the plug so that you can drain your ice and water when the ice melts.
That's what a titanium drill bit's for, my friend.
There you go.
And a can of touch-up paint, which you guys provide.
Yes,
so yeah,
inside.
Exactly. We're gonna modify the heck out of this thing. But yeah, it's looking really good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lift the ramps up and kind of see what the whole setup looks like enclosed and protected. The cool thing is the way this is designed, I can lock the ramps closed, which means if somebody wanted to steal these, they better bring a crane with them. All right, let's go ahead and flip the ramps up.
This is doing exactly what you wanted it to do.
Exactly.
The reason that you were wanting this trailer so that you could load 2 pieces of equipment on it.
Yep, and you know what? We're going to try a third. We're going to take the tractor and just plow it into the back of both of the mowers and see if we can compress the mowers with enough space to be able to drag the tractor's back tires on the ramp when we go down the road. Thoughts?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. There's a different channel for that. All right, so we got Dom about to lift the ramps up. Yeah, I threw these on the ground because the ground actually pitches down a little bit right here. It makes the angle a little bit tight, so I went ahead and threw a couple pieces of LCI boxed tubular sections from a video I did a while back under the end, and it actually made the breakover angle perfect. So my friend Dom here has volunteered to lift these up because I need to record, right?
This might take a couple of attempts because, you know.
You got it. You got it. Ready and go. Now, full disclaimer, no lie, these aren't light. You're probably lifting, I'm going to say with the assist, what would you probably say, about 40 pounds?
Yeah, at least.
Yeah, and you know, the thing is, they're not ashamed to say that you're still going to have to muscle these up because, again, look how thick that steel is. If you saw the original video we did on this, when you compare these to other ramps you might see on other trailers, you would probably be a little worried that driving your mower up and down them a couple times or a tractor would bend them. I have no fear at all of these holding up. These are, like I said, they look like they're 1/4 inch thick sections of tubular steel that make this up. There's a lot of mass here, including the C channels that they put right here for the bracing. I mean, these will hold the mowers, but they'll also hold a skid steer. They'll hold a bobcat. They'll hold something else that I want to drive up here, no problem at all. So they're heavy, but they're also incredibly heavy duty. And the springs, yeah.
As long as you have Texas Pride, you got no problem lifting these up.
There you go. With Texas Pride backing you up, you have no problem muscling these up. Anyways, everything closed up perfectly. There's a bit of a debate. 1/4 inch clearance. We got it. We got some clearance. Yep.
Look at that.
And I still have the ability to pull the tractor up right here a hair more if I wanted to. So to get it at an angle, had to put the chute up like that, but nobody cares about that. Check it out. That looks really, really cool. Man, gotta admit, this is an awesome trailer. Got everything on here. I wouldn't have been able to make it fit had I backed the Skag. You know what? I'm starting to rethink that. Now that I took the hitch off, this portion that surrounds the engine on the Skag probably would have butted right into the center of the front casters on the tractor.
You know what? The only way you're going to know is if you do it.
We could try.
Let's do it.
See what happens. Hold my beer. Real quick, is the little black part going to hit the headlight on the other one?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Keep going back.
Will I hit it if I went straight back though?
Not at all. It's going right underneath it.
Now, if we flip the caster sideways.
Oh, yeah.
Boom. Once again, I appreciate your help there.
That's what I do.
Now that turned out pretty good, actually. That's probably the smarter way to load it.
That's going to be it right there.
I don't have to send it back and have 3 inches welded onto the back of it. Hey, this turned out really good. Wow, this is beautiful. So next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna offload both of these and we're gonna load the tractor up because the tractor wants to play too. Okay, now for the final payload test, we're gonna load the bad boy 3026H. Got the Speedco speed hitch on the back, got a adapter so I have my pintle hitch on the back. Let's get this thing loaded up. Are we all the way in? So yeah, I'm incredibly happy with this entire setup. It looks absolutely beautiful. I'm glad we figured a way to load both of the mowers on there, considering the fact I didn't think about some of the things that I had attached to the mowers first.
Yeah, I thought we were going to have to take it back.
Yeah, or I'd have to cut off the back 4 feet of each mower. Mm-hmm. You know, we fit the bad boy. That just looks like it was made for it. It looks like that's a package you guys should offer.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe paint it red.
Well, we're always taking suggestions, and you know, that'll make us some money too.
There you go. And you know what? I believe the guy that actually sold me the tractor wants to sell your trailers.
There you go.
Not even kidding. Anyways, but yeah, it looks really good on there. It fit perfectly. And you know, we always have the option of loading things like if I wanted to put sod in the front, I could always pull the tractor up front and just lay the bucket on it. You know, there's a lot of options with the trailer like this. I really can't wait to put it to work because it is such a really cool, useful trailer. And honestly, guys, I just love trailers. You know, when I did that collaboration a while back with Demolition Ranch, you know, Matt said, I love trailers. And, you know, I don't know if it's just kind of a virus that you get to where you love trailers, but man, that is a sexy trailer. I'm not even going to lie.
Yeah,
the thing looks really good. You guys really outdid yourself.
Thank you.
You know,
I'll take all the credit for it.
Well, I'm sure you built this whole thing by hand.
Yep, sure did.
100%.
Mm-hmm. All by myself.
A lot of Texas pride in there.
Actually, we had a lot of great guys work on this and put some serious man hours into it, and they did an amazing job.
They really did, and that's for all your trailers. I mean, the interesting thing is ever since I've been buying Texas Pride now, I've seen and noticed more Texas Pride trailers than I ever thought that were actually on the road. And when I pull up to some of them, or if I've seen some at the storage facility, they're all built really, really well. And you know, not to say everything's perfect, right? There's always issues, but that's what your customer service is there for, to take care of the problems. But now here's the request I have of my viewers. Nitpick it. You guys have seen some videos on this now. You've seen what we did. You've seen what the different details that have been put into it, some of the different accessories. Nitpick it. Tell us what you love about it. Tell us what you hate about it. Tell us what you would do different. You know, we really, really tried to think of everything that we could in this collaboration to make the perfect lowboy utility trailer. And I'd love to know how you guys feel about it. Now, you know, there's always people who are fans of other brands. I get that. You know, and I'm not going to bash a single brand that's out there. But you know, a reason to maybe not like something about this trailer isn't, you know, just because you love another brand. If you truly think that there's something that could be improved on this, call it out, you know, because I'm having a hard time finding something. I mean, it is such a really cool trailer. You know, the guys really put a lot of pride into building this thing, and I really appreciate that. But guys, you know, if you haven't had a chance, you really should check out the Texas Pride YouTube channel.
Yeah, please check it out, subscribe. We got some great videos on there. We got some cool videos with a lot of our customers' testimonials, seeing our trailers at work. Check it out. It's
yep,
awesome.
and a lot of those guys are just, you know, normal everyday customers. They came in, you know, years ago, they bought a trailer. They, you know, they probably bought it based on its value, based on what they could get. Sometimes it's just based on its location because you guys might have been closer, more convenient. But they keep coming back.
And then
that's
we
the key.
also have a lot of customers that it's the very first time they bought one of our trailers, and you can just see the excitement on their faces, and they're, you know, enthused about getting it to their property and putting it to work.
Yep, and you know, one final comment, that you could go out and buy a trailer from some manufacturers that you might feel has certain attributes about it that you like better. You know, I don't think Texas Pride is even saying that they put every piece of technology, every piece of this or that into their trailers. They do a really good job. But the fact is, you can't beat the value of a Texas Pride trailer. That's the part that really stands out to me. That I could go and spend $100,000 and have a trailer that's made out of solid aluminum, that has, you know, just every possible upgrade to prevent anything from ever potentially happening to it happen. But I'm going to pay so much more for that. The nice thing about Texas Pride is you get a really good product at a very affordable price with a lot of value, a lot of extras, and that's the key. It's the fact that you're getting a good product for the price. You're getting a good product, period. You know, you've always heard those three sayings. You can get a product that is high quality, low price, or fast, right? And you can usually only pick the two.
Yeah, you only need two of them.
I don't think that's the case here. I think you can pick all three with this one. They turn out a product relatively quickly. It's high quality, and quite frankly, you get it for a really good price. I think there's a lot to be said about that.
You can really put them to work, man. You can abuse these trailers. They'll take it.
Yeah, that's the key. I mean, I can walk up to this thing with a screwdriver, scratch the deck of it, and I'm not going to cry because I know that it was designed for it. And quite frankly, I didn't spend so much extra money that I'm treating this thing like a McLaren.
Yeah, right.
You know? Anyways, guys, I sure hope you've enjoyed this video. Please take a moment, subscribe to both of our channels. I'll put a link in the video's description to the Texas Pride YouTube channel. Great collaboration, great folks, great trailer. Guys, I'll talk to you again very soon.